Good morning, everybody, and once again, welcome back to today's class. Today, we are on the day number 30th. I can say we are almost on the, what I can say, 5th week or 6th week. 6 weeks, I can, yes, of our course. So yesterday we started with the service catalog part, right? So what we are going to be discuss. So we discuss something on this part, that how the catalog are interrelated with other modules. What is the catalog and what is the request? We see service portal, walk-up experience. This thing still pending. We'll do this part. Then we see that in the catalog, what we have item or variable. In the fulfillment, we have workflow and approval. And yesterday we pick up the topic called the user criteria. Just few things has been left. Maybe I can say not few things, just one or two liners has been left. So we were discussing that user criteria is the one which helped me to restrict the visibility of a catalog item to a user. What ServiceNow say that you can build the user criteria on the basis of the role, on the basis of the department, on the basis of the location, on the basis of the company, on the basis of the group as well. And specifically, you can put the user's name as well. Means it is up to you that what business case you have to put the restrictions. I don't want that this catalog should be visible to department B. So I'll put that department in the not available for. And if by default, if this thing again, I'm repeating because these words are important when we go for the examination. If there's nothing mentioned in available for or not available for by default or in out of the box system, the particular catalog will be available for the for everybody. Okay, this is what the fundamental says here. The same concept has been used in the knowledge management as well. Can read, cannot read, can contribute, cannot contribute. Okay, now if we move forward, we will discuss that this is my service portal, right? This is my service portal and I have a catalogs here. Now in this service portal, when I say or when I talk about the catalog item, there are few other records, or I can say there are few other type of records also get generated in this particular page. Okay, number one, which I am able to see here like this, or I can say this, I can say this. These all are the catalog items. This is what we know, which are orderable things. It can be service, it can be product. Okay, these all are the catalog items. Then ServiceNow introduced a concept called the record producer. Record producer is basically when you want to raise a kind of a incident. Okay, there's a difference between these two, catalog item and the record producer. Record producer basically work on the task based table. Okay, so if I come here and if I click on this all catalogs and I can see this thing, create incident. It is a record producer, but it is a type of record. Before that, it is still a catalog item. If someone says that create incident is a catalog item or the record producer, first I will say it's a catalog item. Then after that, it will become the record producer, because record producer is the way where you can use a task based table. So let me come here and show you a major difference. Catalog item versus record producer. See, if you're offering end user the ability to request and you have approval and fulfillment on that part, this is a catalog item. If you just want to gather some information or kind of an open-ended feedback, it is a record producer. And technically, if I say, let me show you difference between not order guide, it is the next term. No. So basically, technically, if I say that the record producer and the catalog item looks similar, but those are not similar. Let's say, give me example. I'll give example. Let's say you go in the marriage. Okay. There are different dishes are available. Everything is called a dish. Everything is called a dish. Like in the main course, you have rice, you have pulao, you have maybe I can say fried rice, maybe you have a tawa rice kind of things. On the top, these all are the items, but rice and tawa pulao are the two different things. Maybe rice is a catalog item and tawa pulao is a record producer, but on the top it is called as an item because you can use that from the portal part. Okay, this is what the concept of the record producer says here. Now the third concept which ServiceNow give is called the order guide. A very important point. In 2009, when I started my journey, I guess it's 14, right? 4 days back, I completed my 14th year in industry, IT industry. Okay. So when I started my IT journey, I joined a company. I started with Accenture. I allocated to a project, not project, basically I joined company. So day one, I receive an email. Okay, raise a request to get your desktop. Then raise a request to get your iCard, raise a request to get your business card. Means every day separate things need to be done. And I was confused that what is the status of which particular request and how many more requests I have to be raised. Then, but today, if you notice, the concept of order guide resolve everything. Order guide is nothing but it is a bundle or collection of the different request items, or sorry, not request, catalog items. Means it says that okay, if I say okay, like when I got married and I become father, whenever we are going to be some picnic or something, I have to do some things ready. Baby food, baby snacks item, diaper, 1 or 2 extra pair of clothes, tissues, soap, kind of things we always carry in the bag. This is what I bundle different items in a single bag. Either I'm going for a grocery shopping, either I'm going for a picnic. This bag I will always carry with me because it has everything which I need to do the things. This is what the concept of the order guide come here. So it is just kind of a sequential. If I show you here catalog item and let's say onboarding, can we help you under this? Do we have something here? No. Functional departmental service. No. Let me see here. New joiner. Okay. What happened? Why I don't able to see this? Let's do, if यहाँ नहीं मिलता ना, then come here and open the maintain item. At least you will get the idea that in which catalog it is with there. Sorry, I'm looking in the catalog item. Let's go in the order guide. Yeah, this one new hire. Sorry, not new hire. It is service catalog. How we can help? So service catalog. Can we help you? And then if you scroll down, there new hire. See, this is the order guide. Why order guide? This particular catalog item contains the multiple requests or multiple catalog items under that. So if you are joining a company, what a HR need to be do? HR will create your email account. They will create what I can say request for a laptop. They will create a request for the monitor. And if you want something else, you can do it here. So like if I fill these fields, hiring manager is this person joining in the finance, remote no, let's say remote yes, office reported no, need anything non-standard, I said yes, I need a device which is developer type and mobile is iPhone, and click on the next. And now you can see here, these are nothing but all are the catalog items. All are the catalog items. If you come here and search for the maintain item, okay, click on this, where we are, this one, new email account, search here. It is catalog item. So order guide is a bundle of multiple requests in a one place, and once I submit it, it will get different request item. Request will be one, but these are be called as a request item under that. And the last which ServiceNow say is called the content item. Now means something which I want as a link, nothing else I want. Like if you come here, all catalogs. Okay, let me do service catalog and you can click on quick links. These are nothing but these are the content items because it is doing nothing. It is just taking you some other page. Or if I show you here, company portal, it is nothing. It is taking me some other place. Means only content item mainly used for the external links. And if you want to see, come here and search for the content item, open, and you can see these all are the content items. Same thing, they will go in the catalog, they will go in the category. Let's open this, change password. So it is a content item which is external content. You want to go for the KB article, you want to go for the catalog content, you want to go for the module level. Different types are there. And believe me, when I was doing this training for my exam, that was the first time I come to know this concept. Because I never use it completely. I never use it, or maybe nobody says that, okay, I want to make changes in this particular place. So mainly it is used for your external sources. If you want to link some KB articles, then you will say, Atul, KB articles तो यहाँ भी हो सकते हैं. हाँ, हो सकता है, that's fine. But if I want to do specific KB articles, then I can use this content item here. Clear, everybody? Any doubt? Farhan, Surbhi, Tejas.
It's clear for me.
Good. Okay. Now let's understand a little bit more. Yesterday we were discussing about this catalog item, right? Let's say I come here. This. We can add image and we can add the text. These things can be done very easily on that part. One thing is important. That is called the layout. If you see this part, cart layout. I show you this thing. View cart. Because this thing I learned from experience. If you're seeing anything in this particular place, it means in the native view or in the portal level, everything has been configured. There's no rocket science, there's no magic. Okay, so another concept, what this says, let's say I'm here and I click on this and I want to order something. Let's say hardware, this one. Okay. Two things. Number one, if you want to do the layout of this particular item, or you want to do the layout for this particular card, that when I add this to the card, click on the add to card. Now, if I click on this add card, why these options are available only, like item, price, quantity, subtotal, continue shopping, from where these are coming? These are coming from the concept called the cart layout. How it will look like. So come here and.
What is a card layout?
Cart layout is something that, okay, you are shifting to your new house. Okay. How your house will be look like if you put all the stuff there. You're designing a layout. Okay, sofa will come there, table will come here, study table will come here. I'll do the print on this particular place. Let's put my things here. Dining is will come here. This is what the layout says. Okay. Right? So if a user click on the cart wish list, then how or what information user should be able to see? This is what the cart layout. So in the layman language, cart is nothing, is like your basket where you're keeping the things, like ladies shopping thing, right? You know that you are not in capacity to purchase that item now, but you still add in your cart.
Yes, yes.
And when you open the cart, you are able to see item, price, quantity, how and from where these things are coming. Because I know that from where these things are coming. These are the variables. But now I want to know that if I put everything on the cart, from where these things are coming, item, and why only these four fields are showing, not other things are showing. So this is a concept called the cart layout.
Okay.
And it's a maintain cart layout. So you can see here. Different type of layouts has been given here. So if you want to browse some screen, you can see like this. Classical mobile screen look like this and widget like this. So I'm on this part, shopping cart layout, like wish list. This one option, nothing to show. So it will not show anything here to me. If you want to add something in the wish list, you can add it. So these two are two separate things. And the layouts are coming from this. So if you open a shopping cart layout, you can see. Here you can mention that what is this doing. Okay. And these are these specific types only. 1 step, 2 step, all the things will be there. What you want to show? I want to show description, price, recurring price, quantity, and subtotal. If you come here, you can see description, price, quantity, and subtotal. Because there's no recurring price, so it's not showing here. So if I say open it, do you have here for the recurring price? No, it's not there. For the laptop, it has the recurring point. Sorry, price. Then buttons. Which button you want to show? Come here and see. These are the buttons. Edit cart, proceed to checkout, continue shopping. If you want to make a change in this button names, you can do it. Edit cart. Where it's go. Edit cart, proceed to check view cart. Why not show the edit cart? Maybe it's not there. Continue shopping, save as bundle. These things. Continue shopping. You can change the wordings if you want. Up to you. If you want, you can do it. But how these calculations, how these items are coming, these things, and it's not showing any other field which is not with there. These are done by the macros, widget macros. So you can say edit cart, proceed to checkout, and all things will be there. The intention to tell you that if someone asks that I want to modify this option cart, then you have a maintain cart option. So till now we see only these items. If I say maintain catalog, we see category, we see item, we see, and now we're done with the cart layout as well. That how my cart will be look like, how it's shown. So like this thing, mini wish list. Nothing is showing. It show like this only. If I come here, and again, if you're checking on the mobile, then these will be applicable. Cart preview on the classic mobile. This thing. Only buttons. You cannot change in the labels in the you cannot change label in the mobile view for the mobile view. Okay, it's a good option. But yes, if you make a change in the cart layout, it will be a global change. It will be a global change. It's not like Atul, if I'm changing something here, can I just make a change for one item? No. You can do, but that's not recommended one. So if you want anything new, you see, number one, you cannot add anything new here. It is a fixed one, which is given by service now. You can say yes and no. Let me come here. And if I go back, maintain this one, shopping cart. And let's say I remove this component, quantity and reoccurring, and see. Come here and reload this one. Okay. Maybe it's added, that isn't, it's not showing. It must show. Possibly that once item has been added, it's been added. Maybe if you raise anything new, then it cannot be. It will show only these things, not the other part. Okay. Not very big, but from the examination perspective, yes, it is required to understand because a question can become. But I did not see any use case as of now in my experience that someone said that I want to make a change in the cart level as well. Okay. Now, if you want to do a changes in the cart on the individual item, like if I come here and I open a maintain item, and let's say I open request email alias. If I want to change the layout for this particular cart layout of this particular one, then we have to be add a field here, and which is called individual item cart or the user cart specifically. Use cart, sorry, not user cart, use cart. These are something new things which we never discuss in our, what I can say, admin training. So this has been added now. If you remove this, there's a no field has been given on this particular basis. But like there's a, I was checking some of the item. If I use this use cart layout, it may show one or two fields which you can make available, sorry, which you can make available or not available kind of things. Okay, mainly I can say that these things can be achievable, but to do this part, to do this cart part, you need to have an advanced view. If I click on this, Okay. And let's see if I can see something down here. No. Now let me add here. Why that field is not appearing here, which we just added? Any idea? Why I need to be add this field again? Any idea, guys? सुरभि क्या कहते हो? Why I have to be add this field again on the same catalog item? Because earlier when I added this field, that was added under the default view, and now I want to be add in the advanced view. So you can see this is options coming. Use cart layout. If you want to do this thing, you can hide this. That omit the price in the cart. Don't show the price in the cart. If you remove this, then this will be invisible and hide. Multiple things are there, but again, to do this part, you have to go at the individual item level, which is a hectic part. You can say, I don't want to be add in the cart. I don't want to show the quantity. No, don't show the no order as well. All the things you can do it very easily. But again, this depend. The visibility depends on this particular use cart layout. So you can see here, we'll override the item specific settings for the display price, quantity, etc. So like if I come here, okay, they don't have this option here. Otherwise, let me go in the default view. I'll show you. Leave this one. Under the portal settings, this one. We can override these options with the help of the layouts, specific layouts as well. Up to you that you want to be used or not. But yes, you have a capacity to override anything on the individual item level as well. For that, you have to be add a field called the use cart layout. Okay, little confusing, but important point. Now, because in this particular class, in today's class, there's a few concepts which we never discussed. Like Farah, no, because she attended all my previous training as well. We never discuss these things in the admin part because that is not considered or required in the admin. Now the next part which is coming is called the VEditor Formatter. Okay, VEditor Formatters. What it do specifically? Okay, number one, it is again work on this thing, catalog items. Okay, it work only requested item and the task, not any other place. Okay, VEditor stands for the variable editor. Let's say, let's come here and click on this. Okay, this has been done. No, I don't want to be, I want to be go. Let's remove this. Okay, proceed checkout and checkout. Okay, now let's open this and duplicate. Now this is my request and this is my request item. These things you're able to see here, right? This is coming from the VEditor, variable editor formatter. If I click on this asset task, these are not visible. Now let's understand why and how. Okay, to do this part mainly means when we use a variable editor, okay, we can use the catalog UI policies as well. See, if I come here, let me open this maintain item and Apple 13, right? We order this thing, Apple 13. Let me open in the other window. If you come in this particular catalog item, okay, and if you scroll down, you can see here this one, catalog UI policy. Two things, UI policy is also available and this is specifically for the catalog UI policy. I want to do some hiding mandatory options on the catalog level, then I'll use the catalog UI policy. Client script is also there and we have a separate client script for the catalog items as well. So don't get confused on this part, that how it has been working. Normal UI policies work on the form level. Catalog UI policy only work on the catalog levels, means associated items. Same thing go for the client scripts. You can do the scripting, client scripting on the form level as well. But if you want to do specific scripting for the catalog item level, then you have to be defined it here. This is what the important point or important concept here. Okay. Now, if I open this, hide original number. This is what the UI policies. What it says. It says if this particular item says, if I come back here, let me come here and click on the catalogs category, this thing. Yes, then it say what is the number you want to put. I said I want to put number this. Oh, wait, and click on the order now. Check out. Open this in the other window. Go to this. I'll show you what I'm doing here. Come here. This one. They are saying something this here. It is applicable on this particular part and this say hide original number. Maybe I am what I can say, I am an admin, so I can see a lot of things here. But it says if is the original replacement, sorry, is this is replacement of the lost number? I said yes. Then do this thing. What was the original number? Mandatory and show it as a true. Because these things you cannot do easily on the catalog level. So if you want to do some operation on the variable specific part, then I have to be use this policy. Apply on the catalog item view as well. This is what view as well. Catalog item view here. That I want to check on this part. You want to show, sorry, item level means this thing. Where it's my item gone? This. If I say this thing that I want to show these fields on the task level as well, or this one. Now if I go and reload my page, hope it worked for me. No, it's not work. Maybe This is already trigger. Now let's try one more time. Catalog. Don't get confused. For the examination perspective, for the understanding perspective, these will be just a theoretical part you have to be do. Nothing much. Okay, then I'll say this and order now. Check out. This is not mainly here. This is the cascade variables. I'm picking up the wrong concept or what? Let's come and open and we RITM. This hope now it's work for the task as well. No, it's not working because I guess this is not coming from this. This is coming from the cascade variables. Okay. But logically it show actually. Why not? Why it's not showing? That is what my point now. Because we mentioned that I want this to be applicable on everywhere, on the task level as well. Not sure why it's not be working. Because there are three options. Number one, I can show this on the catalog item level. This is on the front screen. I want to show that on the catalog task level. This is on the task level variable should become, and then on the last on the item level. This is what we are able to see. Before that, it should show here as a variable editor. Not sure why it's not showing here. Little confusing for me now. Okay, but just for the purpose as of now, because we are not going in much deep of this. The purpose is that if your item contains any variable, okay, like we saw that this is a variable available. If you want to show that variable to your survey desk agent, then you can use the VEditor. If I go here, do you have anything on the VEditor here? No. It will be like this only. So maybe if I pick up anything else, let's say new MacBook Pro. No, they don't have any UI policies here. Okay, no worries. So let me revise it for the quick manner. Number one, the variable editor will help you to get the variables either on the item level or either on the SC task level. Only these two. It works with the combination of the UI policies. It helps or it works with the UI policies as well. Okay. It is just to show variables, nothing else. And on the basis of the rule, it can be. So now if you notice this, like if I go back a step, if you notice this, even I can edit anything here. I can come and I can edit here, right? Logically, it should not. Once a user submit a request, it should not be come here. It should not be editable here. So that you can define in the what I can say, scripting or via roles, you can define that part. If I'm an admin, I can see all these things. If I'm an idle user, I just see but not able to edit anything there. This is what the concept of the VI, VI, I'm saying VEditor. Let me come back here and take some stress from you. Tell me, question, doubt, clarification. Put your thoughts, speak something. Because I'm speaking from the last 40 minutes.
Almost clear and sometimes confusing, sometimes fine, but almost it's not complicated. It's not so complicated.
Yes, it's not complicated. That's very much true.
Yeah.
That part.
Yes.
The only thing which I want that over the weekend, try to read more about this on the ServiceNow doc. Or maybe if you're doing this training from the Now Learning, do that part.
Yes, it's important.
Because
Yes.
like cart layout, content item, VEditors are the components which we use very less in the complete life cycle. And the reason we do not much much aware about these things. But if you're working or supporting a customer who are mainly dependent on the catalog items, then these things are a good option for you. Okay. So now we saw one thing, that I can create item from the native view under the maintain item, right? You can see here. Item. And let's say anything. Okay, let's say it. Okay, this thing. Why it's not showing my name? Maybe it's not assigned to me. Let me pick up my item only. What was our item? Now let's do it. Oh, I want to remove this. This one, ITSM batch. Sorry, I got it. This one. Okay. If I click on this, you will find an option, and that is called edit in the catalog builder. Edit in the catalog builder. Catalog builder is a new product. I don't know, the product is not the right word. Catalog builder is a new feature added by ServiceNow to build the catalog items in a different interface. It's a complete different interface with enhanced version. If you are creating any item from the native view, you need to be use either you can use the flow, you can use execution plan, or either you can use the workflow. But if you're creating any item in the catalog builder, you can only use either workflow or the flow, not the execution plan. This is what the concept of the catalog builder. It is a step by step. It is not different. It is a step by step. So the same thing you done here as well. Same thing you are doing here as well. Now the question comes, Atul, why we need this catalog builder? Because we need improvements. There are some flaws, there are some drawbacks in the maintain item level, native view level, and then ServiceNow build it in this thing. So not build it, bring it the catalog builder. Details means the basic, your item name, description, short description, which you can do here. This thing, item details. Come here, location, where you want to show, under which catalog, under which categories. Questions are the variables. We still need to be discussed on that part. Settings, these things, portal settings. You can do under the settings. Access, available for, not available for. Fulfillment. Either you can do a workflow or either you can do a flow. No other option available as of now. And finally, review and submit. The same thing you can do here as well. But yes, enhanced version, you're doing so mainly this follow 3 steps. First, it go in the draft, then it go for the publishing, and finally it go for the published. The benefit is that you can see the preview immediately like this. These options are not available, even though it is here. Try it available here. If you see it, try it. because you already open this item in the catalog builder, so you cannot edit anything from here. But you will find the right here. You can see the right option like this. On the portal, it will look like this. Now mobile, it will look like this. And in the virtual agent, it will look like this. 3 different views you can get in a one place. And this is considered as the automation area, that I can do automation with the help of the catalog builder. Okay, this is nothing much we are going to be discussing. No deep dive here. If you want to know that how I can create item in the catalog builder, you can refer to my previous videos. But here the only concept which part of training says that you can create the item via catalog builder as well. In the catalog builder, the only point is important that you need to be, if you want to create any item, you need to be use the template only at the beginning. So if I come here, let me say close this. If I come home, what is the life cycle of this? This is the life cycle. Pick up the tail. Sorry, pick up the template, put the details, put location, question, all things will be there. Template is important here. You have to define the template before you use the template. So interest not to going in the deep, but just to give a flavor that yes, this is one of the things available in the service now which you can use. And nowadays, companies, customers are using catalog builder to maintain or make your or create their own, create their new items. The only point is that catalog builder only support workflow and the flow, not the execution plan. Okay. Clear, everybody?
Yes, for me.
Good. Now we were discussing about the record producer, like this thing. I'll come here, I'll click on this, create incident. How this has been defined? Because in this, the important point is that the value you are putting, let's say I'm putting as a low and I'm putting ITSM, click on the submit. And it created an incident. How this mapping is working? Come here and search for the record producer. And create incident. This one. This is the place we are defining it. You're putting definition. Short description, description is coming like this. All right. And this is what the scripting work, because it says the value you're putting in the urgency, the value you're putting in the short description where it should get captured in the incident form. This is what this particular stuff do here. This. So in the record producer, you have to do the mapping because you need to be tell that which table it should go. So you can see it's asking for the table name, but if you create a new catalog item, it will not ask because that is what service now defined. Record producer work on the tables like task defined table like incident and the change. Request item work on the request tables and create 2 records at a given point of time. See, when I submit a request for the laptop, I got 2 records, REQ and RITM. But here I just got 1 record. This is also the another difference I can see. A very small concept of record producer. And this is what, when I click on submit, I'm getting this view, right? How this is becoming? If you come and you can see here, it is coming from the redirection URL. If I change the redirection URL to home page, and let me save now, come here, catalog, category, incident. If you notice, I'm leading to the other page. From where it is becoming? It is coming from the redirection URL. Only two things you can do, not much. This one. That where I want to be redirect. Now, if you open this incident, what is the incident number? Go to my request and check the incident number. 29. Come and check here. See. Now the question comes, Atul, from where these things are getting populated. Category did not put by user. Contact type did not put by user. Impact not put by user. Urgency, yes, put by user only. These things are coming here. These options. From your scripting only. This part. Or if you want to see, you can just click here and you can check the accessibility where it should become. If you have any template, you can put and the portal settings. But here, okay, these things. Your variables like urgency and description is coming. When you click on this, let me go and create it again. See, I'm putting ITSM. These things. From where these things are coming? These are coming from the variable called the contextual search. So remember one thing when you're seeing anything in the service now, everything has some configuration, everything some has a logic behind that. It's not just I'm putting something and coming something. No, it's not like that. Never. So if I remove this option, this will not available. Contextual search. Okay, in the scripting part, if you go here, you will find put this one. Self-service. Contact type should be self-service. Caller should be the caller who is raising it. So from where these things are coming. From here, from these things are coming. Intention is not to discuss that how the scripting has been written. Intention to tell that if I submit anything as a record producer, then what will happen? This is what it happened. Clear, everybody? Any doubt? बताइए, any doubt, any question?
No. So just should practice that. So
Yes.
should have do some practices. Maybe we can have questions when we do practices. Yeah.
Right. Now, one last point to close this part. We see that there is a variable editor on the catalog task level and the catalog item level, which we call as a VEditor. But Atul, these two values, this value also put by the user only. How I know that what value has been put by the user? I should know, right? Maybe in this record producer, I just have two variables, but tomorrow I have a 5 or 6 variables on the incident. What happened, when happened, how many users impacted. I should be able to know that what value put by user. So what I have to do, if you want to see that values as well, right click, form layout, and search for the field called incident variable editor. This one. Click on the save. Hope it should work now. See this. So these values has been put by the users, right? So if you want to show this variable on the item catalog, sorry, task level, SC task level, or at the requested item level, then we use the VEditor. But if I want to show this variable on the incident level, then I have to use the incident variable editor. This is what the concept come here. So don't get confused that how it's work. We have option to be C here, definitely, because my record producer is very small now, only 2 variables. But tomorrow if I say, okay, Surbi, and for a create one record producer, it must contain 10 variables. Then how as a server desk agent, I will come to know that what has been put by user. Then these are the things which help me to understand that part. Clear, everybody? Let me come back here.
Yes, so for me it's clear. Thank you.
Okay. Now we discuss about the order guides, right? That how the order guide look like on the portal level, on this level. Let's see that how a order guide look like in the backend level, in the native view, how it has been configured, not configured, how it has been defined, definition. So click on the order guide. Again, don't feel that I'm not doing any practical part here, because this is what not the course. It is the implementation, that how you can implement. Development work can be taken care by the developer. OK. So number one point about the order guide. It is a rule based. It is a rule based catalog item. If rule matches, it will go to the next level. If rule did not match, it will not go to the next level. Like if I come here and click on the catalogs, can we help you new hire? Now if you see here, is this will be a remote employee? I said yes. I said no. Will your employee need anything non-standard? If I say yes, I'm getting an option called developer device. I said no, I don't want developer, I want a sales one. Okay. What device you need? I need an iPhone. Let me put things here so that I can show you one thing. Okay. Now I put sales and iPhone. Click here. I'm getting these things. I'm getting Lenovo. Now let me go previous. I said number one, this is my remote employee. Okay. First I make change here and I want a developer machine. Click next. Things get changed. See, MacBook coming. Why? Because a rule get matched here. And how this thing has been defined? You just come here and see. This has been defined in the variable. These variables are the first level of question which we're putting here. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. And on the basis of this yes and no, the rule are running in the background. When to show the standard laptop or when to show the developer Mac, I'll show you. Sorry. It should be click on the 100 number, not here. 110. See. It says when to show the developer MacBook when the laptop type is developer and standard package is yes. Then show the developer MacBook. If you come here and see. Yes, need anything non-standard? I said no. Everything I need a standard only. And click on the next. Then it's become a Lenovo. Why? Because this rule are not matching. And it is nothing. If you see, it is nothing. It is a catalog item we already have. Simple. The only fundamental is that it contains it work on the rule based level. If a rule matches, it will go next level. If a rule not match, it will not show. Also, one thing which is important. Now I am getting these many variables, right? These are nothing. These are variables only, right? These. We will discuss on Monday that how to define these variables. These are variables. I want to show this variable to my item level as well. Click on this cascade variables. So it will go to the item level as well. When I click on the request item, I can see that what user mentioned when he was ordering the laptop, what user mentioned when he was ordering the iPhone. These things help here for the cascading part. Very important feature here. Very important feature. Cascading variables. And it's completely rule based. Again, this is another homework for you for the weekend. Is that you have to read about these things, that how this rule has been defined. Not worry about these things because this is already created up. Worried about these things. Create 1, 2, 3, 4 order guides from portal and see that how they're getting executed, what options are coming there. Click on this part, new order, this one, new hire. Sorry, new I'm saying cascade variable, and see what happened. What you're able to see on the item level, what you're not able to see on the item level. This is what this particular concept says here. Clear everybody? Any doubt? Any question? Any clarification? Tell me, guys. You need to be asked, otherwise you get confused.
I don't know, but I have no question for moment.
Good. Okay, so let me take a break here and take quick attendance.